Marvin? Yeah. I'm like trying to find my voice. I can't sometimes. Like I want to talk about things, but I sometimes can't. Because then I'm like, people don't care. That's what they want you to think, though. Because there's so many stories I have, so many experiences, stuff, but I just don't share them because I'm like, who cares, right? I need to start being like that and just share them. Like, I just became a part of this group on Facebook because it kept showing up in my feed, and it's like Matrix Mysteries. It's pretty cool. And it's about like how they have a lot of stories on there about them missing what's the word? Huh? About them escaping I don't know, like their demise. Like they'll just be like about to reach their demise, and then all of a sudden they open their eyes, like a lot of it's them driving, then they open their eyes and they're like, how the fuck did I get here? There's this theory it's like quantum immortality. You've ever heard of that? I don't know if you have, but it's like where like you met your demise in the timeline you're on, but then you jump to a different one where you're still here. So it's kind of cool. I think that's cool. I don't know if I have any stories like that, but maybe. But I need to look back because it was last year. I do believe I wrote about it in my phone's notes, but I save it as a journal entry. When me and my boyfriend were driving on the interstate, one of the interstates here, and sometimes like when it's busy, you have to like brake really hard. You have to stop because everybody's like stopping, and I'm in the Twin Cities. I'm in more northern St. Paul. I'm not in Minneapolis, but I'm still like it's still shook the whole community and everything. What happened? Like, obviously, it shook the whole world, But anyways, back to that. We were driving and we were about to get on the exit to get home. I don't know where we went, somewhere else, but this cat judges. That's why I be like, he'll watch the whole thing, like watching. I'm just like, why are you listening? Anyways, and we had to slam on the brakes, and it was like I believe I saw 444. Before that or after it, because I'm gonna have to go look. But we shouldn't have been able to stop like we did. He's curious. Don't mind him. Just don't stop the video, okay? You can go like this. Thanks. You're getting used to like being on video and stuff. All right, bye. He jumps off. But anyways, like, because I don't know how to explain it, but we shouldn't have been able to like stop. Like the brakes just shouldn't have. It just wasn't enough time, but we did. It was just weird, but we both were like, this feels like we shouldn't have been able to stop, but yeah. And I think just before that, like during the day, because I think he was still connected, or like it was like February or something. Or just about to be disconnected from his ex-best friend. She was a malicious bitch. Anyways, I think she was like sending, I think she still tries, but I don't know, it doesn't work as much. But anyways, she would try to send very negative energy to me to make me do things like get in wrecks or whatever. And earlier that day I was thinking about that, like, and sometimes the mental magic, whatever, can make you want to cause your own wreck or whatever, I never have tried that. Thankfully, don't listen to it, but I think I was just picking up on that. I don't know, that's just one of the instances, and I can't really think of the other ones right now. But I really like that Facebook group, and it's like, anyways, like, I have stories, and I just, like, should write about them or talk about them, but, like, I just stopped because all my life people just were so nonchalant about my shit. Anything I said, really, and even my family still, they just don't really reach out or anything. I get people have their own things, but my family's always been like that. Like, yeah, your shit's not important. It just, I don't know. So that's why I have troubles, and then it keeps seeming like the whole world's kind of like that. Well, I am autistic after all. You know how that goes if you're autistic yourself, so. And I'm ADHD as well, so these videos tend to be too long. I don't mean to make them very long, but it just happens. Anyways, there's that story. I'm gonna go look and see what that journal entry says. Yes.